Okay, so it is currently 11:40 a.m. on February 5th. We're getting prepared for our Valentine's Day Design Challenge. So I'm going to go round up the rest of the designers here in the office, and we're going to head next door to our grocery store and find some inspiration.
Now that Matt has gone and got 10 awesome Valentine's Day candies to choose from, I'm gonna pick who gets what. Okay, first Matt's gonna get the Conversation Hearts candy because I think that he'll make this really funny, and I really hope that he makes one that says no cap. Next up, Chelsea's gonna get Fun Dip because she's a fun gal. I think this suits her well. Spencer is gonna get the Hershey's Milk Chocolate. This is a classic and it might be kind of difficult, but I think Spencer's up for the challenge. The designers have 1 hour to redesign their packaging. Once everyone's done, we'll present all the designs to the office and take a collective vote to see who has the best Valentine's Day packaging.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna vote for Matt's because I like how colorful it is. I really like Spencer's design, but for Valentine's, I like Matt's design more.
My favorite is the Fun Dip.
Okay, so out of the two that weren't mine, I'm gonna have to go with the Fun Dip because it's the 50s nostalgic kind of vibe that I wanted to go with on my own packaging, but I couldn't because it was too outlandish. So yeah, Fun Dip for me.
This was a really tough one for me, but I'm gonna have to go with Sour Patch Kids just because, one, I'm a day one fan, and if I see Sour Patch Kids in any form anywhere, they're going in my cart. But also, number three did a very good job of repackaging them, and I would still pick them up on the counter. So that's the biggest thing.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Fun Dip redesign. I like the packaging. I think they really modernized it from like the original packaging. The old one, it's so old, but yet like it's timeless, you know? But the same time, the redesign is timeless. Like they could sell that for another 100 years and I think it would look good. That's nice.
I think my favorite would have to be the Hershey's redesign. The other ones were good, but I like the Hershey's one because it had more pink on it the second time around, and it was just a little bit less loud than the other ones.
So I think for this challenge, I'm gonna go with the Hershey bar. I feel like if I were checking out at the grocery store and I saw that packaging, it would definitely catch my eye more so than the other ones.
So after looking over all of the candies, I definitely like the colors of Spencer's, but I think that Matt's idea and the overall design was the best.
All right, after going through all of these, I was between the Hershey's and the Fun Dip, and I gotta go with the Hershey's. It looks great.
After reviewing everything I saw, I'm gonna go with option number 3. Number 2 was good too, but thank you.
So I think everyone did a really good job, but I'm gonna have to choose the Hershey redesign because I just thought it was really unique and the colors were really nice, and it would be something that I wanted to buy if I saw it on a shelf. Also, I'm really disappointed that Matt didn't make a conversation heart that said no cap, so he loses.
Hey, I'm Neve, your host here on Catfish. It's tough. Really wish I had more options to choose from. But between the two, I think that between the two redesigns and brands, I think that redesigning Sour Patch Kids was most on brand with their corporate identity, even though I think the packaging could have went another direction. I think that one was the better of the options. And then number one, like, I wouldn't think that it's Fun Dip. It's cool. I like the retro vibe of it, but it's I don't get that it's made with sugar.
Between the three, I choose the Sour Patch Conversations hearts. I like that it's like a modern design of the original and it has more color to it. But my like close second was the Fun Dip one.
So Spencer, just tell me a little bit about your design process and what you were thinking once you were handed the Hershey bar.
Okay, so I was kind of underwhelmed by the Hershey bar just because, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, they never go above and beyond, and I didn't either. I tried to stay within the brand, try to be a little simple. I don't like how the Valentine's candy for Hershey is vertical. Like, that was very weird for me. So the first thing I did was flip it horizontal, because if I'm walking through, you know, I'm in checkout line and I grab one, it needs to feel natural. You know, you can change the design to be a little different. And then I tried to make it more trendy in regards to where it's going. So if that item can sit on the shelf longer past the Valentine's Day sale and things. So I add in this pink to orange gradient throughout a lot of elements that's on its way up. Gradients are in style just in general anyway, but the pink to orange is being more prevalent. So the main thing, just trying to make it more natural so it felt more normal. Keeping that to the from, so it can be Valentine's Day if you need to, but also making it something that can have a little bit longer of a shelf life.
All right. I think you nailed exactly what you said. All right, now it is time to find out the results and see how your redesign did. Now, we've got a prototype for you here. Go ahead and click your name, and you'll find out your result.
Okay, we'll see. Here it goes. You know, zoom in on my finger. It's wet. It's wet. I lost. As long as I want that Fun Dip that one, man. I mean, that, like, I can't cuss, can I?
Poopy. Dang it.
Fun Dip was cool. It just reminded me like of a hardware store.
I had Fun Dip, and so I wanted to make it like less cartoon illustration, like less chaotic, because their packaging has a lot going on. So just reduce the colors, reduce the elements on there.
Now, click on this prototype and we'll find out if you won or lost.
Okay.
Okay.
Lost.
Okay. Briefly about the experience and what you thought about the papers.
Yeah, I didn't expect to win, but I liked it. I've never had to do a timed design challenge before, so it was fun. I liked seeing Spencer's and Matt's designs when they were finished.
Okay, Matt, you were assigned Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids.
Tell me a little bit about your process behind your redesign.
Okay, so initially, I started off going in that like 50s route, like I always do, really like distressed and dirty looking. And then I realized, you know, that's not really on brand with the Sour Patch Kids. It's more bright and lively, so I subbed it up a few decades and went towards like the 70s kind of vibe with the bubble letters and all that good stuff. And I really just wanted to bring that liveliness through, like the playfulness of the Sour Patch Kids that we all know and love. So I'm trying to do my best.
Nice. Okay. Now, the results are in for your redesign.
Okay.
I've got a prototype here.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go ahead and click your name and find out if you won or if you lost.
Let's go. First of all, I want to thank my mom and dad for everything. And also a big shout out to Sour Patch Kids for making a bomb candy, multiple candies. If you guys like the packaging, hit me up. I'm always down to do more. And yeah, I'm just happy to have won a challenge